Let's talk about the Leafs goalie situation for a second, though. The only people stupider than the Canadian population that voted in 4 more years of liberal socialism last Monday night after the previous dumpster fire that lasted for 10 years is the Leafs management. Now, I get it, Stoli is out. I think he's a Vezina caliber goaltender. If he didn't get injured, he's probably top 3 in the Vezina conversation for the award in June. Joseph Woll comes in. He's carried the mail, had to pick up the pieces the last 3 playoffs in a row. He gets injured or he drops the ball every single time. Why? As Leafs management, you people are so stupid. You people are perpetually burying yourself. You're brain dead, just like half the population in this city. You have a Stanley Cup champion, 2 mugs, not 1, 2. He won the cup, .924 save percentage, .937 save percentage in both cup runs. Absolutely closed the door, a cold-blooded killer. Not only do you not put him on the bench, you bury him in the American League. Why would you not put the champ in net? This guy closes it out when it matters most. You've had 3 opportunities to play him in the last 3 playoffs. You don't. Of course, I have my bias, but this guy is a winner. You need to put a winner in net. Joseph Woll is going to get injured. This dude is made of Lego. And if Stolarz doesn't come back healthy, that is my prediction.
Well, yeah, I get that. I totally get that. And you're not wrong. I mean, when you have pedigree like that, who's got 2 Stanley Cups, sure.
You can't teach it. You cannot teach it. You have it or you don't.
Well, and going back to those Penguins days, he was a victim of circumstance for that first cup. And in the second one, he had a guy kind of nipping at his heels too. So as it stands right now, you put him in, he knows that his leash is going to be very, very short. And that seems to be when Muzz plays at his best. The only thing that's holding him back is those hip surgeries and the management going, he's older, hip surgeries, he didn't get us here. Let's stick with the guys that got us here on that 2 goalie system. And if we have to, thank God we have him there. But let's not default to him right away. So I can understand where they're coming from as a management system in that decision-making, but I think they're very happy to have him there right now.
It's perfectly on brand, though. I mean, you look at the previous decade, every time they fumble the ball in the first round, they get bounced. They don't blow anything up. They don't make any changes. They just keep going. I guess they believe in what they're doing, and they don't want to change anything up. So I guess if he's on the depth charts at 3, which I think he shouldn't be, they're just going to keep going on with that, and that's going to be the play, which, hey, man, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Well, it reminds me of the Atlanta Braves. They were a team that I believe, and someone can correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, I believe they are still the team that holds the record for most consecutive playoff appearances, even though they got bounced usually in the wild card or in the first round. But they also held the record for making the most changes to their roster every single year. In Atlanta, just making the playoffs, that was enough. That was enough. The fact that they were able to do that, get an extra series in, that was good enough. They were just kind of hovered there in the middle. And when it comes to Major League Baseball, when you got that many teams in 2 leagues, that was good enough. And I think the Toronto Maple Leafs obviously want better than that. But I think that as long as they got out of the first round. Fans are, the first thing I said was, oh, whew, got that piano off our shoulders. That now it's smooth sailing from the way, not smooth sailing, but now we can move forward. Kind of the way Connor Hellebuck had to shake that off his shoulders too, as far as the first round jinx, we'll call it, even though I hate using that word. But I think for the Toronto Maple Leafs, at this point, they know they have a roster that's going to be there for the next few years. So conference finals would be great. Stanley Cup finals would be great. Everything at this point for them is great.
If you enjoyed what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday, right by my hand.
Click right here.